The story begins in motion. The savanna is vast and shimmering in the early heat, grasses whispering in waves under the dry wind. A small band of Australopithecus anamensis pushes forward. Stooped but determined, bodies lean and muscular, their fur streaked with dust. One female cradles a child close to her chest, while another gathers fallen nuts, cracking them with a stone against rock. A young male, taller and braver than the rest, clutches a sharpened stick. Their hunger drives them onward. Every step is survival. They emerge from the shadow of scattered acacias toward the open plain. The air vibrates with the cries of distant birds, but their attention fixes on something else. A half-exposed root jutting from the dry ground. One elder kneels, clawing at the soil with rough fingers. The young male offers his sharpened stick, and together they pry the root free. Relief floods their faces as the children chew the fibrous plant, their eyes brightening briefly. But this moment of reprieve is short-lived. The grass stirs unnaturally. A hyena, mangy but cunning, lurks at the edge of their vision. The tribe stiffens, baring teeth, brandishing stones and sticks. The predator slinks closer, laughing its eerie cry, testing their resolve. The young male steps forward, chest puffed, standing taller, more upright than instinct would advise. He hurls a stone, striking the beast across the shoulder. The hyena yelps, but more shadows gather behind it, others of the pack. The tribe has no choice but to flee. They run across the open ground, dust rising in frantic clouds beneath their feet. Mothers clutch infants, elders stumble, and the children wail as the pack gives chase. The young male leads them, forcing his body upright, his strides longer, faster than his kin. For the first time, the awkward balance of bipedalism grants speed. The pack falls behind, the tribe gasping but alive. Their salvation lies ahead. A line of river reeds, glimmering faintly in the sun. They crash into the shallows, splashing into water cool against blistered skin. The hyenas hesitate, snarling at the edge, unwilling to commit to the river. The tribe collapses in exhaustion, chests heaving. The young male stands tallest, water lapping at his legs, chest heaving as he brandishes his stick like a spear. In that moment, upright stance becomes more than instinctive, becomes defiance. The pack withdraws, defeated, but the tribe's triumph is fleeting. Dark clouds gather in the distance, the air heavy with electricity. The storm comes fast. Winds whip across the grasses, bending the acacias, tearing loose branches. The river swells as rain lashes down, transforming the shallows into a torrent. Panic rises. A mother grips her infant tighter, eyes wide as the current tugs at her legs. One elder stumbles, swept briefly downstream before two others lunge to drag him back. The storm rages, threatening to scatter them like leaves. In the chaos, the young male makes a choice. He wades into deeper water, arms outstretched, gathering reeds into bundles. His movements are frantic, desperate, but purposeful. Returning to the group, he thrusts the reeds into trembling hands. The tribe clings together, tying themselves with strands to resist a current. Their eyes meet, fear tempered by unity. Together they endure as the storm crashes around them. Hours later, the storm passes. The river retreats to calmer flow, leaving debris tangled along its banks. The tribe staggers to shore, soaked, trembling, scarred. Their faces are drawn, but their bodies remain whole. The young male still clutches his sharpened stick, knuckles white, eyes searching. Hunger still gnaws at them, but survival has granted new strength. They wander along the muddy bank until one female points sharply. A carcass lies half buried in reeds and antelope, drowned in the flood. Cautious at first, the tribe circles, sniffing the air for predators. Finding none, they descend upon the prize. Sharp stones are brought forth, their edges tested on flesh. The young male drives his stick into the soft belly, tearing open what water and death had already begun. The smell is sharp, but the taste is salvation. They eat in silence, the sound of tearing and chewing, loud as thunder had been hours before. As the feast dwindles, the tribe gathers around the fireless remains, bellies swollen, limbs heavy. The mothers clean their infants' faces. The elders lean against reeds, eyes closing in brief rest. But the young male remains upright, gazing out over the savanna. His back is straighter than it was that morning, his chest broader with pride. He grips his stick like a scepter, the first silhouette of the hunter who will one day shape the world. Yet danger is never far. Across the riverbank, another band of Australopithecus appears, lean and hungry. Their eyes fix on the carcass remains, on the bones stripped nearly clean. The air thickens with tension as the two groups stare across the shallow water. Neither speaks, but their postures tell everything: defiance, hunger. Stones are hefted, sticks raised. The rival tribe advances, splashing into the shallows. For a breathless moment, violence teeters on the edge. The young male steps forward, body fully upright now, his stick lifted high. He beats it against the mud, sending shockwaves of sound across the water. His tribe mirrors him, stamping, raising arms, voices erupting into raw, guttural cries. The rival tribe halts, uncertain. After a tense heartbeat, they retreat, vanishing back into the grasses. The first band remains, trembling from the confrontation, but unbroken. Their unity has held. Their upright stance has made them formidable. Around the young male, mothers and elders gather, their bodies touching in exhausted solidarity. He lowers his stick at last, his chest rising steady. Night descends, and the tribe curls together beneath the shelter of reeds. The storm has passed. The hyenas have fled. The rival band has retreated. For now, they are safe. In the darkness, one child rises unsteadily to its feet, wobbling upright on uncertain legs. The others watch in silence as the child takes its first staggering steps, reaching toward its mother's embrace. The moment is small, yet mythic. It is the echo of the day's struggle, the spark of what will define them. Upright walking born of hunger, fear, fire, and defiance has carried them through. And in this fragile, fleeting peace, the future of humanity takes its first breath.